Students, getting a permanent job and a good salary package immediately after completing education is everyone's favorite dream, isn't it? But we must understand that with the arrival of new technologies like artificial intelligence, a single digital application is now capable of doing the work of 500 to 1,000 employees. As a result, not only has getting new jobs become difficult, but there is also a serious threat of nearly 2 crore existing jobs being lost. Therefore, the time has come for us to plan our happy future in a completely new way.
At present, engineering and IT offer very high demand and strong salary packages in the country and across the world, and they remain our most desired dream careers. However, the reality is that every year, nearly 15 lakh new engineers graduate. Out of these, only about 1 lakh engineers get good satisfactory salary packages. The remaining 14 lakh engineers are unfortunately forced to struggle to earn just 5 to 15,000 rupees per month. This means that in 5 years, only 5 lakh engineers get good jobs, while nearly 70 lakh engineers face the crisis of unemployment.
Students, getting selected into an IIT, considered a golden institute and a trump card for us, feels no less than hitting a jackpot lottery. But now, the situation is changing, and it is seen that nearly 40% of engineers graduating from IITs themselves are facing the humiliation of unemployment.
After engineering, our second glamorous dream is becoming a doctor, right? But the reality behind this is that every year, around 23 lakh students appear for medical entrance exams, while only about 2 lakh succeed. The remaining 21 lakh students are burdened with incomplete dreams of professional education and are pushed into an endless darkness of unemployment and frustration. A solution to this problem must be found.
Becoming an officer through competitive examinations is a very smart, prestigious, and inspiring career path. But in reality, only one candidate succeeds among 5 to 10,000 aspirants. The rest lose lakhs of rupees, valuable years pass by, and they are left with no situation to return and rebuild their lives afresh. Their life paths get lost and come to a halt.
Till now, lakhs of students easily went to America and secured high-paying jobs. But now, with a new rule requiring an initial payment of nearly 85 lakh rupees for an H-1B visa, education and job opportunities there appear to be under serious threat.
The flood of unemployment has become so massive that for a few peon-level posts, applications were received from more than 5 lakh postgraduates and over 3,500 PhD holders. Can there be a greater tragedy of education than this?
Not only this, but for sanitation worker positions as well, thousands of postgraduates and even some PhD scholars applied. An extremely shameful and deeply depressing incident.
Agriculture has remained in continuous loss and debt for years, placing nearly 100 crore farmers, laborers, and their millions of livestock lives in danger. The empire of poverty is so horrifying that more than tens of crores of citizens do not even have 10 rupees in their pockets to buy 5 kilograms of food grain for a meal.
As an initial step to combat this terrifying problem and to secure future generations, Global Knowledge Mission has launched a 3-year online, engaging, and employment-oriented education program at a nominal cost for students and parents.
Due to the suffocation caused by unemployment, a tragic chain of widespread disappointment, depression, frustration, addiction, breakdown of family life, and movement towards suicide is visibly forming among the youth.
Through this program, students will be guided on how to turn loss-making agriculture into profitable ventures, along with exposure to thousands of career options, jobs, self-employment opportunities, personality development, interview techniques, and mental health, ensuring physical, financial, and psychological development of every child.
This severe problem cannot be solved by conducting a single seminar or by the efforts of profit-oriented training institutes. Instead, there is a need for long-term, research-based, and scientific employment capacity building of students and parents in 6 structured stages. And it is for this purpose that we have undertaken this initiative.
A large number of citizens take heavy loans to start businesses and employment ventures. However, most of these ventures incur losses, resulting in bank loans not being recovered. Therefore, to ensure that no business or employment venture ever runs into loss under any circumstances, we are working to create and implement an artificial intelligence-based loss prevention mechanism.
This proposed program has been developed based on our 50 years of study, research, and experience. And it has received recommendations from several reputed government offices and universities. All this information has also been made available on our website. Students, let us now briefly understand the introduction and journey of sociologist and the founder of this employment education initiative, Shri Satish Firke sir.